It's coming to a close. I guess I should know that I'm never gonna see you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. I guess you should know that it hasn't been the easiest years for a band living in the throes. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of flannel shirts, and I thought you would show like a beautiful ghost caught in a saving throw. And I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care there's a wall. That I won't ever look back for answers, and I won't ever look back at all. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a I guess I should know that the softer every phase, the words remain as shown in the summer snow. Well, it hasn't been the easiest years in a life that hasn't let you go. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of well-worn dirt, and I thought you would show, I thought you would show, I thought you would show, and I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care there's a wall. I won't ever look back for answers, and I won't ever look back at all. And I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care there's a wall. And I won't ever look back in anger, I won't ever look back at all. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a
What's up, chat? Oh my god, why is this so small? We're so zoomed in. Hi, chat. What's up? Well, wait, check it out. Okay, we're gonna make it less small. Hey, there we go. What up? Happy Monday. What's up, your boy Dylan? What up, RB of the floor? What up, Nico? Luna, thank you for the sub. What's up, Luna? Hi, Georgia. Yo, Chaz in the chat. How's it going? Lo-Fi Jelly Dreamer, what's going on? Quilted __. How you doing? What up, Nature Blues? Napixels, how you doing? Whoa, Golden Kappa. That's rare. Yo, we got the Golden Kappa.
Wait,
Let's
what does
go.
that mean?
It's like a rare, sometimes when people sub, you get like rare drops. Yo, Chaos Freed in the chat. Why Sam? Foxbin, how you doing? Robot Wizard, thank you for joining. Orno, G, do you want to say hi to people?
Okay, hi to Orno, Leaf, Miss Flappy, Python, Lo-Fi Jelly Dreamer, La Luna, Root Bear Float, Wildcat Price, Mooney M, Watching Stuff 17, Gummy the Gummy Bear.
You gotta give more oomph, like you're happy to see them. You know,
I
yo,
am
Fatra Tina Hat 1608.
What's up, RB on the floor?
Yo, Zankumo with the 100 bits.
Lumpy 123.
Yo, you got a Skyholder Atlas. Yo, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Oh my god, wild. Tier 3, amazing. Thank you. Lumpy 123.
Hello.
D3KX4 Ron. Hey, Crispin's here.
Artwork.
Crispin's
here.
We got Crispin the Crab.
In the chat. Oh my god.
Wow, it's a party now. We got Crispy
Holy
here.
cow.
Restamo _ how you doing? Hi. Watching Stuff 17. Is Staying Warm canceled? Yes, canceled. It said problematic things.
Hold on.
The lyrics were too risky. They were too risque. We had to cut them. We don't support that shit. Sorry.
Send them and ask the band now. So I will be your voice chat, okay? Because chat's moving really fast. So I'll be keeping note of questions you guys send on Instagram stories, and then ask the band on the Discord, and then I'll be interviewing Jacob today.
For
That's today's stream concept.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is G, aka Googie, aka Shut Eye, aka Editor Supreme, does the majority of edits that you see on the Good Kid channel, and a lot of graphics. So welcome to today's podcast episode. We didn't get a mic for. We should get like a.
I don't know if I need. Do I need a mic?
Here, you can speak into this.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hello. Is this thing on?
Okay. Oh my God, Izzy May, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you. Wow, Mooney, Mooney MM, how's it going? Manon, oh my God, Manon's here. Hi Manon. Hi Kiwi Q. Oh my, Rocket Hockey Jetty. Wow, there's so many new names. Skyholder Atlas. Did we say hi to them already? Leaf Art. I feel like we said hi to everyone. If we haven't said hi to you, I'm sorry. You can say hi, and then we will try to say hi. The real Yoru. What?
Jacob, I fucked up. I haven't posted. Sorry. Bleep me out, Isaac.
It's a PG stream. Gee.
I haven't tweeted or like done a story about this. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Oh my God! While you do that, we got back axe.
Oh my God.
Thank you for the tier 1. Oh my God! So many subs today. This golden kappa looks so cool. I wish we got the golden kappa every time. Twisty, what's up? Oh, Twisty Noodle, hi. You're my biggest fan. You didn't say hi to me, Jacob. Please say hi to your biggest fan. Hi, my biggest fan, Twisty Noodle. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being such a long-term fan and supporter. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? And Zankumo, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate you. Thank you for everyone for the Prime subs. Look at this level 4 golden kappa train we got here. RB to the floor. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore Twisty.
What even is a kappa train? I love this. I don't know what's
It's
happening.
it's like a rare drop. It's like, imagine whenever.
So what's a regular train?
It's just like a regular hype train.
Okay.
Yeah, and then today it's like every now and then you get like there's different rare kappa. So we got the golden kappa hype train right now, which is crazy.
I'm just gonna reuse the same photo I took of you.
Yeah.
A month ago.
Wait, Foxman, you subbed with Prime and it didn't do the notification. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. Love from Brazil. Yo, Zanzao, how's it going? Hey, we just had a whole record store day, Black Friday record store day thing in Sao Paulo. Did you go? It apparently was really fun. I thought Bears and Trees was my favorite. No, I'm Twisty's favorite now. Welcome to the fold, Twisty. To the cobby. What do we call them? The cobby crabs, the cobby creatives. I don't know what the word is for the fandom yet. Twisty, you tell me the name for the fandom that you are the 1 out of 1 president for. Yo, Hockey Jenny, thank you for the 100 bits.
Called crabs, wouldn't that be?
Yeah, no, that's Crispin. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I can't take that from Crispin.
Yeah.
Yo, Sphinx 1, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you.
Maybe because your Cobby channel, it has to be like something TV related.
Maybe that's a good idea. Yo, people sneak cobby kernels. Corn on the cob, like kernel.
Oh, that's cute.
That's kind of fun.
Wait, you could have like
Corn cobbies.
merch.
Corn merch?
I don't know.
We could sell corn. I don't know how to sell food, but we could try.
Could just have like corn food trucks outside your shows.
Oh wait, Twisty, I got a bunch of pinks from Twisty. Jacob, who's modding? Jacob, don't tell me you went live without mods. We did it anyway, all right, Twisty? We're going rogue. We're just dropping an album. We just announced an album. It's happening. We're going rogue. I'm sorry, Twisty. We're gonna.
Genuinely, this was just like pure manic energy where Jacob like ran downstairs. He was like, "What are we streaming about today?" And then I was like, "What if I interviewed you?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." This was not planned whatsoever.
No, this is very
so...
This was in. Don't listen to G. She's trying to gaslight you and make it seem like we aren't super prepared for stream. We're always prepared for stream. Today we are doing a very well rehearsed and plotted out and filtered and prepped Q&A stream that we didn't just ask about 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
You know, this is a long time coming. Yeah, the G and G's for gaslighting. Agreed. This is just like David, very problematic. I'm surrounded by problematic people, chat. Everyone around me is trying to ruin my life by being problematic and getting canceled. And we're not going to let it happen, all right? We're not going to let it happen. We're taking this to the higher ups, Kirsten. I have to lock in for final project. However, I'll watch the VOD later. All right, later. Thanks for joining for a little bit. We need to cancel David. Yes, I do think we need to cancel David.
That's why I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
replacing David. He's repenting for his sins.
Yeah, David just like keeps talking about women on the stream, you know, and all of his thoughts about them. And we were like, well, what if we get an actual woman on stream and see what her thoughts on women
Wow.
are? And we were like, hey, G, Do you want? But if she starts talking about, you don't want to hear her talk about women. It's worse than David. It's crazy.
All right. Are you ready to be interviewed?
Oh wait, are we starting?
I think so.
Okay, we have to do an intro for Sun.
I have half an hour, guys. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I have so much to do today. I have like some crazy deadlines, but we just kind of, I don't know. I'm procrastinating right now, pretty much, by doing this.
Okay, well,
it'll be a good time. It'll be a great 30 minutes.
What
okay?
if we need to do an introduction, like a hey chat, like a what's up chat for the VOD. For Sun.
For Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't want to be in the thumbnail.
You don't want to be in the thumbnail. Do a thumbnail face while I do this.
What's the thumbnail face?
You know.
I don't know, like the like that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go. All right, chat. Today we are going to do a very special edition stream. We are doing a Q&A. Anything you want to know about the new album?
Anything.
Can we hang out sometime?
Literally anything.
Or KWAS. KWAS. KWAS?
KWAS?
KWAS is the acronym. CWAS. CWAS VA. Anyway, we're going to do a very special stream. We're answering all questions that you have from the chat, from Instagram, from Discord, from Twitter, from whatever we got. Anywhere and everywhere. We are answering your questions today.
Anytime.
And this was the thumbnail. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Let's go. Are we doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it.
All right, what's the first question?
Okay.
Hey, Golden Kappa success! I don't actually know what this means. I've never gotten the successful Golden Kappa. Such strong support. Golden Kappa train level 4 completed. Hey. Great. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks, chat. 8 subs, 200 bits. Wow, you guys are amazing. All right, who farts the most in the studio? Crispin.
First question. Okay. Actually, I decided I want to ask you some questions first.
Whoa.
And then we can dive into the fan questions.
Okay, what's your first question?
Okay, my first question is, why is the album called Can We Hang Out Sometime?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, why is it called Can We Hang Out Sometime?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say spoilers on the stream?
This is anything goes, okay?
Okay, why is it there's two answers. Why is it there's the like thematic emotional answer, which is a lot of the songs on the album are written. Honestly, we always write songs a lot about like relationships or experiences within relationships, and that doesn't necessarily just mean romantic relationships. Sometimes it means like friendships, sometimes it means like enemies, sometimes it means like people that you're in love with or you used to be in love with, and stuff like that. And this album has a lot of themes that we explore, like anger and sadness and love and wishing someone would love you back and all these things. But at the central heart of it, a lot of songs are kind of just about wanting to hang out with somebody, and like that feeling of when everything is kind of on fire and chaos, just like hanging out with your friends and sticking through it. So that's kind of like the overall sentiment of the album. So that's kind of why it's called Can We Hang Out Sometime. The literal answer is it is a lyric in one of the songs. I'm not going to tell you which song it is, but it's a lyric of one of the songs that we wrote, and it almost was the title of that song. But our producer John Congleton, who we worked with on this, he was like, "Can we hang out sometime?" You guys should call yourself Can We Hang Out? So you guys should call the album Can We Hang Out Sometime? And we were like, whoa, yeah, that should be the name of it. So that's kind of.
So he came up with the title of the album.
We're very susceptible to this. We're called Good Kid because Crispin did the same thing where there was a song named Good Kid, and Crispin was like, wait, Good Kid, you guys should call yourselves Good Kid. And we were like, whoa. And that's kind of the same thing that happened here, where Congleton was just like, yeah, that should be the name of the album. Can we hang out sometime? We were like, oh, everyone so like exactly like that. We all leaned back in our chair.
Easily influenced.
We're very influenceable to peer pressure. It's true. It's true.
Okay, I wanted to know if this album had a taste, a flavor, what would it taste like? Like if you took a bite out of the album. You can't say apple bubble.
Gosh. What would it taste? Wow, that's such a weird question. Who asked that? Is that from you?
Me. I'm just interviewing you right now.
You're really obsessed with like food in mouth. If any of you know if you ever watched a short from us where I have to eat something or spit it up or something gross like that came from her brain.
That hasn't happened that many times. I think you just remember them because those are like the negative moments, but there are lots of good moments too.
Can I get some chat verification here? Twisty, my number one fan. How many videos are there of me eating something on the Good Kid
that I've
Instagram?
been like making videos and posts for you since 2019, and you count how many of them involve you eating something, there's not that many. Okay?
I don't know. Okay.
There's like maybe 5.
Okay, if I have to guess, Hey, honestly.
Also, you eating the fucking sorry, I need to stop swearing. I'm really bad. You ate the little paper nomu, and I didn't ask you to do that.
No, but you were there. You looked at me. You were looking at me
video-
like, eat the nomu. I could tell. I could see it in your eye.
What about the video where I wasn't there, where you were recording with David, a reaction to the Sonic animation, and you ate your t-shirt, and you also ate your phone, but I didn't include that in the video. I didn't ask you. So if someone has something about like eating stuff, I think it's you. Not me.
No, you put real food in my mouth.
Yeah,
I eat other
I'm like,
things.
I'm
I
like,
eat.
Here, eat a croissant, eat a cookie,
Yeah.
and you start eating like inanimate objects.
Yeah.
I think if anyone needs to be like psychologically analyzed, it's you.
I think it's funny to eat things, but not real things. Real food is just like that's normal, you know. But like eating on paper nomu, it's like that's not normal.
I think that's just how I express my love, you know, like I try to
see.
bring my friends like their favorite snacks and their favorite foods, and like that's how I connect with people.
Is it real or is it cake next stream idea? That's great. Okay. Genuinely though, like to your question, what would it taste like? Did I miss my questions, Evie? What was your question?
No, I saw Evie's question. I'll get to it.
All right. So genuinely though, this album, in my opinion, is maybe the most diverse in terms of. It's really hard to give one answer for like what it tastes like, but I do have a good answer for this because I will say the album is very diverse. It's maybe like the most diverse of any record or any like EP or anything we've done, where I think it has the largest range of songs from like way more like punk rock leaning songs like Rift, a little bit more like indie rock classic Good Kid like Wall. There's some really sad gut wrenching songs on there. There's some like the range of tempos is even like pretty big. So it's like a jawbreaker. That's interesting, Evie. I was going to say kind of like a deluxe pizza or like a supreme pizza as they call it in America. No.
You take a bite and it's like everything.
Yeah, but that's like a bite and everything. I'm talking about like a pizza where like if a deluxe pizza where it's not necessarily evenly spread. So it's like you get like some green pepper in there and then like you bite further. There's like a pepperoni and olive, you know, it's like as you're eating it, you start to get the full course of the pizza.
The full flavor.
That's the full flavor. Yeah. So I would say it's like a deluxe pizza.
I like that. That's a really good answer.
Yeah. It's got a little spice. It's got with like some chili on it too. You know, some garlic powder.
I think you're just obsessed with pizzas.
I do love pizza.
Okay, should we move on to some real questions?
Let's move on to some real questions.
Yeah, okay. So since Evie is here in the chat, maybe we can do a rapid
bias.
Fire,
That's biased.
Rapid fire of her questions. Sorry, I just read a couple of them. So Evie wants to know, did the Miku pedal make it on to Can We Hang Out Sometime?
It didn't.
It didn't?
No, it almost did. It almost did. Chat. Okay, I have to tell you guys.
Do you want to reveal what song would have had the Miku pedal?
I'm not going to reveal the song because we might still fix it. We might still save this song and do it eventually.
So it's not on the album?
We straight up, 100% legit, recorded a song with the Miku pedal. And it's like, it was a big part of the song too, like a big part of it. But the whole song, that part was also amazing, by the way. It was great. But the song as a whole was kind of terrible. And so there like it has a lot of really good components. It has one of the best breakdowns I think we've ever written. It has like some good moments.
I think I know what song this is.
Yeah, and it did have the Miku pedal on it, but we scrapped it because like we were just like, it was not a good song. We just like we couldn't figure out the vocal, honestly, and we couldn't figure out the some of the melodies.
How many songs did you scrap on this album?
Honestly, a few. I don't really remember exactly how many because like we were there and we had a bunch of songs pre-written that we went in with, and then we kind of wrote some songs on the spot. So it's a bit of a mix of the two.
Okay. Evie also wants to know, when are we getting the Evie feature?
When are we getting the Evie feature?
Yeah. Next question. Evie wants to know, where's Turpin? Why is Turpin not on the album?
No, she didn't.
More people are gonna ask that question.
No, Evie, I was trying to remember if you did record, and Evie was there in the studio the whole time with us. So I was like, did Evie record something? Is she lead? I was like, is she leading me to a question?
No, wait. I think she did record something.
No,
with
she didn't. She didn't. But she does have a tiny. Maybe she does have. I don't know if it.
There is a feature.
I don't know if it made it in, but it might have. Oh! There is something that Evie made it in. Yes, there is something, but I'm not going to say what that is.
Okay, it's a secret. But I was like, I actually think there is one. Okay.
Yeah. But wait, Turpin, Turpin's dead. It's a dead song. It will never exist. It never even really existed. I don't even know if we ever played it live. I think it just exists on a phone recording demo. That is it. It's done. I'm sorry. Next question.
Okay, so next question. Someone wanted to know, will there be any collabs with other artists on the album?
Oh, I wish. Honestly, I really wanted to. And I had ideas for like inviting people over while we were recording. And sometimes collabs can be a little bit more well thought out and like planned. Sometimes they're a little bit more like organic and in the moment. I don't know if we've said this. We recorded this album during the LA fires, and we were in LA at Congleton Studio, and yeah, it was a little bit crazy. Most like 80% of the city was like evacuating, and we were stuck there, being like, what do we do? And we just like every day we would go to the studio and we would just keep recording. So our options for for collaboration were severely limited during that time. So unfortunately, there are no collabs on this album. Maybe next time.
Okay, will there be CDs, cassettes, that kind of thing?
There will be CDs, cassettes, and everything. Watch out, wait up for like a massive dope merch drop that we will do that will be album themed. New everything. I don't know why I put my chair down. New everything. We'll have dope CDs, dope vinyls. I think you can maybe already buy the vinyl, but if you want to wait up for this merch drop, by all means, we're gonna do something hype.
Hell yeah. Okay, next question. How many songs will it contain?
Oh, I think that's already out there. It's 10 songs. 10 songs. I think the album track listing, and all the names are actually on Spotify and like Apple Music and everything. You can see it already.
How fun was it making the album?
How fun was it? Honestly, it was, I'm not gonna lie, chat, it was an up and down experience. Like it was some of it was a lot of fun. Some of it was very stressful, like the parts of the fires and being like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen today. Are we gonna lose all this money and have to leave and go home? But it was like some of the songs that we recorded are some of the most fun I think we've ever had recording. Like Rift, that solo, I'm not gonna lie, I did not really think that solo was gonna sound good. I don't know why when I was playing it by myself. And then we got to the studio that day and I was like, okay, John, like this is like kind of what I got. I think it should sound something like this. And he was like, oh, I have an idea. And then he went to like his wall of contraptions and things and producer stuff. And he started turning all these knobs. And then he was like, okay, now play it. And I was like, and then all these like crazy sounds came up and they started like freaking like bouncing off the walls. And that's why that solo sounds so insane. So if anyone likes that riff solo, part of it is, you know, my guitar playing and everything, but a large part of it is John Congleton's like extra stuff and what do you call it? Whatever, like the producer flair that he added onto it. So that was really cool. So that was really, really fun. And there's like a bunch of little audio things like that. Like this record definitely has some of my favorite guitar tones that I think we've ever done. And that stuff is just like so much fun. The stress was more about like the surrounding things going on around the record, but the actual recording and writing music was super fun.
All right, what was the hardest song to play on the album?
Hardest song to play? Oh my God, it's the next song that's coming out. Has a part.
There's another song coming out.
Oh what? There's only eight more songs are coming out. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No way.
Are you gonna leak when it's coming out?
No, I'm not gonna leak when it's coming out. But the next song that's coming out has a part in it that is genuinely the hardest thing I've ever written because it's you'll understand when you hear. It's hard to explain. You'll understand when you hear it. It's not that it's like flashy, but it's really stupid. If that makes sense. Like the way I decided to play, every now and then I try to do something where I'm like, oh, I've never really heard anything like this before. Let me try to do it. Like the No Time to Explain second verse where I'm doing these chords and I'm going like, ba na 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 na, and I'm like sliding the whole chord and trying to hit it exactly. It's super hard to do. And it's like a technique I didn't really know, but I was like, oh, I can imagine this in my head. This looks good. How do I try to do it in practice? That's kind of the next song has a solo where it's exactly like that. Yo, Munemi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's a lot more punk rock as well. So that's the only spoiler I'll tell you.
Okay, next question.
Next question, please.
Right, I'm gonna skip through some of these because some of them are a little bit like.
We said
generic.
anything and everything.
Yeah, but like.
Rapid fire. Give me like do this like quick 10.
Quick fire.
Quick
okay,
10. Quick fire.
Are there gonna be any new characters?
Yes. Actually, yes. I don't know why I said no. Yes, 100%. If anyone looked at the tarot cards, there's some spoilers.
Okay. What is your favorite song name on the album?
Favorite song name? East Side. I grew up in the east side of Toronto. East Side's my favorite song name.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep doing this.
How long did it take to make the album?
To record it took about 3.5 weeks, something like that. We did a lot of pre-work in terms of songwriting, so probably like months of that. And then the mixing took a really long time for a bunch of reasons. But probably like all in all took us like maybe 6 months total.
Okay. Will this be a new Good Kid era?
No, we're not doing eras, chat. We're doing arcs, all right?
That's right.
We're doing anime arcs. I'm sick of
What is
all
the
these
name of
artists.
this arc, though,
this is the Chunin exam. No, we passed the Chunin exam
Are
arc.
we in our like tournament arc now?
Yeah, this is our tournament arc.
Before was the training arc.
I'm done with all these goddamn artists doing eras. Eras are boring. I'm sick of eras. No more eras. Taylor Swift, she can have eras. Give her eras. She owns it. We're doing anime arcs. This is like the Shinjuku incident arc. This is whatever arc. Oh, Saul, thank you for the Prime sub. I don't know which arc this is yet. We got to figure it out. This is the album arc. This is the baby's first album arc.
Will there be any love songs?
Yeah, oh my god, of course. It wouldn't be Good Kid without some songs about love, you know?
How many?
What?
How many love songs?
How many? Oh my god, I don't actually know. I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe like 5.
Okay. What track are you most excited for listeners to hear?
Ooh, what's track?
Probably the next one, right?
No.
For me, that
no.
at least it is.
I think my favorite is Cicada. Cicada, I think, is like, in my opinion, Cicada is maybe the best song I've ever written. Well, it's up there. It's really fun.
That one's a sleeper, I think.
You think it's a sleeper?
No.
I think it hits you with a slap in the face and it says, "Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!"
I think if you liked From the Start, you're gonna like Cicada.
So if everybody in the world.
Yeah.
So everybody in the world's gonna like Cicada.
Okay, a lot of questions asking you what your favorite song is. You've already answered that. What's the difference between your EPs and the album?
EPs and more songs. More songs, and actually there's a big difference. Typically the way we've written EPs in the past was like very sporadic, and we pulled songs from like all over the place many years ago, like all these things. Most of the time in which we wrote these songs thematically was a lot closer to each other. And so I feel like this album, even though I think it's like the most range we've ever shown musically, I think it's also somehow the most cohesive, if that makes sense. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would say so.
Sick. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, there's a lot of questions about this. Will you be touring with this album?
No, never. We would never do a tour after.
Definitely not.
Can't possibly
yeah,
tour.
Definitely not.
I broke my leg, chat, last week, and I don't think I'll be ready to tour for a while.
Yeah, definitely don't
Don't
look
expect
for anything this week.
Yeah.
There's actually no more announcements.
There's
this
no
week.
annou-
We're actually done. Like
This is the last thing.
This is the last thing we're gonna announce for a while. You're probably not gonna hear from the band until April when the album actually drops.
There's
so,
like no super exciting things
you know.
happening for us this weekend or week or anything.
Yeah, definitely not anything happening this week. Definitely not on the weekend. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even look. Don't even look for what's happening this weekend, you know?
You might as well just log out. Like close your phone, close your computer.
Especially if you're in the USA or Europe or UK or any of those places, like don't even think about it. Don't even sleep on it. Wait, don't even sleep on it.
Yeah, no, you should sleep on it.
You should sleep on it. Sleep on it.
Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
There's nothing for you.
Yeah.
Nothing for you. We got
done.
just like Jeff Probst will say when they lose a reward challenge in Survivor, we got nothing for you. Pack your bags. Go back. It's over. What's next?
Exactly. Okay, why is it taking so long to drop it?
It is a long time.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Waiting like 5 months. Actually, what was the reason?
Okay, there's some reasons. Number one, not everything is fully finished. Though, like albums and everything take a long time to put out, and that we are learning. We are now learning the hard way. But there's a lot of things. Like for example, we want to have like certain music videos ready to support like certain songs and stuff like that, and we want to give every song like its time to kind of shine, especially if we're trying to do like a big flair around an album, around a song. So for example, like with Wall, we wanted to kind of introduce Wall like it was this big anime, and so we did all these collabs with like Pokemon card artists, voice actors, Axel for Charlie, we wanted to make like a big splash with this music video, but that just takes a lot of time. And we love working with Axel for Charlie. She is the GOAT. We want to work with her on everything. And if we want to get like cohesive feeling music videos, we have to just put in the proper amount of love and care and time. And so we have that. There's also some other collaborations with other artists that take time and things that just aren't even finished yet, that we really want to give the proper like attention to. And yeah, that stuff just takes a good amount of time and effort before it's all ready to go. So that's kind of why it's taking a while.
Fair enough.
Gotta let it bake, you gotta let it bake. If you want like really cool art, and we really care about like making our art as exciting as possible and as like interesting as possible. So we gotta, we have to put time into those
High
things.
key, these are gonna be some of the coolest drops. It definitely has nothing to do with the fact that I'm making some stuff for it, but
G helped make the her and Libra made the XRX website. That also took a lot of time.
That yes.
So like all these kind of experiences and things that we want to do and fun that we want to have with all you guys, it requires so much amount of work. We're an indie band, like it's just us and like a small pirate crew of people who are trying to do our best to make like the most interesting art that we can do. And so that's why it probably takes a little bit longer than your typical rollout.
Hey, I'm getting some shout outs in the chat. Actually,
hey, that's Fernanda.
Fernanda, I really want to know, actually, has anyone here tried to make the paper Nomu? I'm really curious because I designed that in the summer. And originally, like, we printed out a bunch of them on like printer paper and we tried folding them. We made like maybe 7 or 8 of them. And yeah, I'm really curious like to see people's results and like how they turned out.
If you got the Black Friday vinyl, please make your paper craft
Nomu
and post your results so G can see it.
If you have any questions, please hit me up at Shut-Eye with 2 T's on like how to make it. Vermilion, you made it? Wait, can I see? Please?
Vermilion, post it.
Post it and ask the band. I want to see it.
Y'all got project after
the
event?
legs were confusing. Yeah, honestly, the legs were genuinely the hardest part. They're such a pain in the butt to make. But yeah. Also, I think the glossy paper, I'm not gonna lie, kind of nerfed people's experience because it's gonna be really hard to glue now. But you know what? It'll be sturdy, and that's what matters. All right, let's get on to some more questions here. What's next? Will it get me a girlfriend?
Yeah, 100%. If you listen to that record nonstop on repeat, you will definitely get a girlfriend by the end of it. Well, at least it'll give you like an awakening, so you know how to get a girlfriend. It's pretty much a recipe for how to hook up. I don't know. No, it's not.
Rewind.
No, it's not.
That back.
No, it's a recipe. It's a recipe on how to be too introspective, maybe a little bit, and hanging out with your friends. And I don't know if it actually teaches you anything like that. It's a recipe for how to destroy your enemies, maybe.
Could be.
It could be. There's a couple of songs in there that could be about destroying your enemies.
Oh my God, he doesn't stand up on his own. I swear, every time
totally
I made
does.
it, he did stand on his own.
I think you did it wrong, Ver.
I'm so sorry.
When did you start thinking about the album? Like, how long after EP4? Ooh, that's a good idea. Can I be honest here? Can I tell you guys the truth?
Tell us what you're really
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I actually didn't want to do an album ever. I really thought after EP4
you wanted to be on like Good Kid 12.
No,
years
no.
From now.
No.
Just like keep going with the EPs.
No, that's not what it was. I thought after EP4, I was like, why are we even doing EPs? I was like, why are we doing albums? Why are we doing EPs? Why don't we just write a song, and then the second we're done writing that song, we go into the studio and we record it and we make a hype, fun plan to release it, and we just do singles from now on. And part of me still thinks that's a really fun, cool idea, mostly just because it would just like allow us to just more frequently release songs, and also let us kind of move on cognitively from like once a song is finished, we can like put like so much creative energy like on our side into like promoting it and having fun with it, the creative aspect, making videos and all these things, and we don't have to have everything so like meticulously planned out, if that makes sense. And I just thought that would be like a really fun creative experience, and I was like, oh, that could be interesting. What if we do that for like a year or 2 years or something like that? But most of the music industry doesn't work that way. Also, hey, Zero, thank you so much for the sub. And most of the music industry doesn't work that way. A lot of like producers and mixers and engineers and people don't work that way. And we had the opportunity to work with John Congleton, and he
The
likes
goat.
he likes making albums. The man likes to make a good album, and I wanted to really like. It's not every day you get to have like your dream producer work with you on a project. And when we got him signed on, or when we reached out to him and he was into it, I was like, all right, we're doing an album. Let's go. Let's have the best time. Let's go into it with like the most fun that we could have. And I'm really happy that we made that choice. And albums are fun in a different way and in a other kind of creative way. But anyway, that's the real answer.
Okay, how would you rate the album out of 10?
10 out of 10. 100%.
10 out of 10.
This is some of my favorite songs we've ever written.
Okay, what happened to Staying Warm?
What happened to Staying Warm?
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay, I'm gonna do some Discord questions because I've been doing Instagram up until now. Will there be more singles?
There will be. Well, I think there'll be at least 2 more singles. Yes.
Okay. How did you guys manage to record a full album whilst balancing full-time jobs and touring?
How do we manage to balance? The question: how did we manage to balance recording a full album with full-time jobs and touring? So for anyone who doesn't know, we're all trained software engineers. And I used to work as a software engineer for like 10 years. I was working at Amazon, I was working at Uber, Shopify, and it's a good question. It honestly was really hard. I quit my job in the end of last year. So December of last year I quit. So it's almost been exactly 1 year. Almost 1 year. Oh, it's not exactly 1 year today.
That's how the album got made. When you quit your job.
But I did quit my job. The band finally got big enough to support like some of us to be full time. Not everybody in the band is full time Good Kid yet. Hopefully we'll get there. But it was enough for me to like fully focus on the band. And unemployed king. I'm not unemployed. I still work, but I'm no longer working as a software engineer. Although I still code all the time. Like I did some coding last night. But no, in general, it was just tough. It's still tough to this day, but the honest answer is it just takes a lot of sacrifice. Like you're not gonna do anything hard as writing music consistently, touring, being in a band for a very long time, without a lot of sacrifice. And it doesn't mean like it's the only thing you do, but you kind of just have to pick and choose what you want to focus on and kind of ruthlessly prioritize it. That's the way I would frame it. I think you should still take care of yourself. You got to make sure you're eating well, exercising, that you prioritize like relationships. But I don't like go out on the weekends very often. I don't like go out to the bar or.
You worked this entire weekend, literally. Most weekends you're just working.
Yeah, I just worked a lot, and back then I worked even harder, and it would just have to juggle both things. So it's like work during the day, at nights I was working on Good Kid, and I was streaming and doing stuff. It's just prioritizing the things you want in life and making sure that all your actions that you're taking kind of steer in that direction, if that makes sense. It's not too dissimilar to like, a lot of people, we get asked this question a lot, and it's really not too dissimilar to like what I think a lot of people's experiences, and this was my experience as a younger adult, which was like when you're in school full time and you're working like a job because you can't afford school. So like I grew up like pretty poor, so I had to work multiple, like sometimes like 2 or 3 jobs while I was studying computer science at the same time, and that was also a lot to juggle. So I would say it's very similar experience to that, where you just prioritize it. You go to your classes, you do your assignments in your spare time, and then every other hour you're probably working. Big J, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, Big J. Okay, will we get more songs that sound similar to Rift on the album instead of the usual Good Kid sound?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's at least one more on the album that is like way more riff coded.
I'm very, very excited for that one. I think that's my favorite track.
Yeah, I see people in the chat who empathize with this working quite a lot on the side.
No.
It's so I think it's pretty relatable. You know what I mean? Like it's really not that different. I think the only difference is like it's not a well, just the last thing I'll say on this question. It's not a very like guided path, as in like when you're in school, you have a curriculum, you know what courses you have to take. It's all kind of laid out for you. And then usually the job you're doing is also something like pretty straightforward. It's like working in bars or restaurants or like some random thing that is kind of like also kind of guided. The main difference is like music isn't really like guided.
All right. Will the songs in the album have their own individual cover art?
Not every song, but any single will have its own artwork.
All right. Are you going to release Staying Warm ever?
Enough. Okay, I can't answer more questions about Staying Warm.
It's a lot of questions about Staying
We
Warm.
love Staying Warm. I don't think we were ready for it yet, so that's the main reason why Staying Warm is not on the record.
This is twisty. Can we hang out sometimes? Secretly chaos. Like, does CWAS actually just stand for chaos?
Is Can We Hang Out Sometimes secretly chaos?
Yeah.
You would think so, huh? It really stands for it. I think it's a happy coincidence mostly, but maybe it was intentional.
What is the slowest and fastest song on the album?
Okay, the slowest song BPM wise is probably either Ghost Keeper or Tea Leaves. I think those are the two.
Yeah.
I think those are the two slowest ones, and I genuinely think the fastest one might be Cicada, which probably is why I like it the most.
Is it really Cicada?
I think it's the fastest.
Is it not East Side?
No. East Side is actually deceptively not that fast. Like Wall is faster than East Side.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just because it's so crazy. I think it's faster. What is the?
Stop it, chat. I didn't mean that. I meant Ghost Keeper, not phone speaker.
Oh no! You ruined it. Actually, I was thinking.
I didn't
about
ruin it.
asking you a question about like what the old names of the songs were, but I didn't want to like.
There are no old names.
I
These
didn't
are all
wanna give away
new.
too
These were
much.
all written yesterday. All right.
Okay,
These are all
okay,
brand new
okay,
songs.
All right, calm down. What is the oldest song in the album?
What's the oldest song in the album?
Yeah, like the one you've been working on for the longest.
It's a little bit of a hard question. So technically, Tornado I think might be the oldest one on the album in that Michael brought it.
Tornado, really?
It wasn't actively being
Wait,
worked
it's
on.
not called Tornado though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wait, yeah, it is. Sorry, I lied.
It's not. It wasn't actively being worked on. It was not actively being worked on. It was like a very, very. It's kind of actually like similar to Wall, although Wall was being actively worked on for like.
Tornado is Turpin. That's what I'm saying.
It's not. No, it's not Turpin. Stop it.
It's actually
no.
Turpin. Yeah.
No,
Sorry, guys.
Wall we worked on for like 2 years. So actually it might be Wall. Wall might be the oldest one that we like actively worked on, the length of time it took to make it. Tornado had a demo of it like years ago, but we never did anything with it. And then one day David was like, "Wait, we had that song Tornado like from years ago." And he was like, I want to turn that into a new song. And so he kind of like took the parts that he really liked about it and then he restructured it. And so I don't want to say like technically in that like from the first time the song Tornado was like created, I think Tornado is the oldest, but from that point, like it was very fast from David saying, I want to turn this into a real song to it being completed. Like that was maybe only a couple months, but the original demo existed from like, I don't know, 4 years ago or something like that.
Okay, not bad. What were the main musical inspirations for the album?
The main musical inspirations.
Like, what were you listening to during the times when you were writing or recording album? Do you remember?
I don't actually, interestingly enough, I don't often think about a specific influence when I'm writing, if that makes sense. There are a couple of songs that are probably, like anything, I listen to so much J-rock, it always plays into everything.
Yeah, there's definitely an influence there, even if
Yeah.
you like don't consciously think about like writing about a song.
Yeah, but even to say J-rock is an influence is a bit too.
It's too broad.
It's too broad because you have like I listen to things from the range of like Maximum the Hormone, which is pretty much like System of a Down, all and like Avenged Sevenfold or something, all the way to like Kenna Boone or like Frederick, which is way more like I don't know, like poppy and stuff. You know what I mean? So so it's a pretty wide range. I would say I'm trying to think like the most active one was probably Rift, where I literally was like thinking about I just wanted to write a song that didn't sound like anything I'd written before. That was kind of the inspiration. So it's almost like I don't know if there was a specific artist or anyone that I was listening to, so much so as like just wanting to try to stretch and write some things outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah, one thing I'll say that this album is really full of surprises. Like, you know how people often say that, like, Good Kid songs sound the same or they sound really similar? Or like,
yeah, what else do they say?
Yeah,
Nick, like Jacob's guitar playing is shit. What else do they say, G? You know how they always say like our songs suck and
I'm trying to make a point here. Okay.
Yeah. Tell us, Tree. What else do they say?
We'll say that you guys kind of have like a formula and you have a lot of songs that sound similar, which isn't a bad thing. Like some of our favorite bands, like
formulaic. We got formulaic. What else?
Hold on.
Tell me more, G.
Let me speak. Okay, like even some of our favorite bands, like the Strokes, a lot of the Strokes songs kind of sound the same. They're still all amazing, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But I will say this album is full of surprises, and it genuinely doesn't sound like any other Good Kid EP or any other songs that have been dropped. So I think that's really, really exciting. And yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like our normal milquetoast bullshit that everyone says.
Why are you putting words in my mouth?
That's what you said, man. That's what you pretty much said.
I'm trying to get people hyped.
I'm kidding.
It's like genuinely like it's really, really cool, and I think you guys experimented a lot, and I don't know. I'm just really excited for people.
Look, man. Sometimes you just want Lucky Charms. Is it so bad? Like you want the thing you know.
Yeah, I eat the same thing over and over again just because I love it. There's nothing wrong with wanting more of the same, right? Anyways. Someone wants to know, what is your least favorite song on the album? If you have one.
My least favorite song. I don't know if I have a least favorite on this album. I think anything that made the cut, everybody liked a lot. It's hard to say least favorite, honestly. Like, they all, I think to G's point, like they all offer something different. At times, some of my least favorite were, I don't want to bias anyone, so I'm just not going to say it. I'll say it after the album comes out and everyone has time to listen to it, and then I'll let you guys know what I think is my least favorite. But honestly, by then it'll probably change.
Fair enough. I feel like for me, my favorite song on the album changes all the time.
Oh, that's all you're gonna say. Just I would say don't say which ones.
I wasn't gonna say which one. I'm not spoiling anything here. Okay, my lips are sealed. Okay. Someone wants to know if you have any events or ARGs planned surrounding the release of the album.
There are so many events. There's so much stuff we have planned. You guys have no idea what you're in for. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh my god. There's even things happening like really shortly, like really soon that we're not allowed to talk about. That I just. It's killing me. It's like.
What do you mean? There's nothing else to say.
Oh, sorry. There's nothing. We're done.
Made all the announcements.
We're done. We're done.
For the next 4 or 5 months, no announcements.
There's something happening. Yes, this weekend. I don't know. Maybe Twisty. I don't know.
No, I told you
soon.
We're done.
5 minutes from now.
The announcement was the album. Okay, that was it.
There's so many things happening that you guys are not even. You have no idea, like, and I want to tell you.
The album. You can pre-save the album.
You can like the album.
You can buy it also on what is that called? Pre-sale. We got pre-sale. We got pre-save.
You can like the post that G made about the album. You can comment on it. You can go comment on it. Share it with your friends.
You can share it.
Yeah, lots of things. We got a lot of things planned. So many things not happening. Yeah.
You can look at the album art and you can compliment Gabe on
the
the amazing job he did.
You could play with it. You could rub its belly. You could, you could do whatever. Sorry, you know that.
I know.
I know the reference, right? Okay. Really, anyway, I'm not gonna say it.
Will there be any bass-heavy tracks on the album?
There's a lot, actually. Michael popped the heck off on this album with the bass, and also I can tell John Congleton really likes putting the bass forward, and so I think there's a lot of bass forward tracks here. It's gonna be great for the bass enthusiasts.
Man, I'm running out of questions on the Discord. You guys need to.
We could take some live.
To lock in. No, there's more on Instagram.
Why don't we get some live from the chat and then you look at Instagram?
I have some more here though.
Okay.
So, is there gonna be a song on this album that we've heard in some form before, other than Rift, Wall, Ghost Keeper, and Ginger Lemonade? When did you guys hear Ginger Lemonade?
Wait, what is that? I don't think they know what that is. I think they think it's another song.
You've definitely never heard Ginger Lemonade.
No, I think there's a vlog where there's a song that David called Lemonade, but it's not that. That's like a misnomer. What misnomer? That's like a misdirect. It's like that is not the song.
At some point there was 2 songs called Lemonade, and then they had to fight for the death, and only one remained. So it's not the one you think of.
Yeah,
You've never heard Ginger Lemonade.
No one's heard that song.
Yeah.
That's a rare. That's like there's some songs on the album that we wrote on stream that you guys have heard, and there's some that like a lot of them. Honestly, most of them you don't know.
Okay. Twisty's asking G, who is your favorite mod? Be careful what you answer. Do you guys want like an honest answer?
Yeah. Oh, I already know what she's gonna say.
You know who I'm gonna say?
Yeah. Do you want to?
I want to know who you're gonna say, and then I'll tell you if you're right.
I think it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably Sun.
I mean, I love every mod. Every mod is my favorite. But if I had to pick just one...
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wait. Hold on.
Don't do it.
What? Or is there breaking news?
What are you going to say?
Nothing. I'm not saying anything. All right. I think I missed some questions. Are you releasing sheet music for the album? Or like tab books?
Sheet music, probably not, but tabs we are definitely going to do. We're definitely going to do tabs. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do tab books.
Okay. What the heck are these kids asking?
Will all the cassette demos be used in the future songs now that we have Rift as cereal as soup? No, it's not soup. No, but definitely some of the demos made it into actual songs. Not all of them did, though.
Will Pigs with Boots be on the album?
No, I'm so sorry. Pigs with Boots
is
is
that one of the songs that was scrapped?
It is a scrapped. It's not. I'll be honest. It's not a scrap song, but it didn't make it. As in, we didn't finish it in time.
Oh dang. Okay, next time maybe. Next time. Will there be more lore?
Yeah, of course. What is a good kid drop without lore? Every time we put out a song, there's some amount of lore for those who pay attention. What is that like line from Harry Potter? For like that, not Gandalf. What's his name? Dumbledore. Dumbledore says like, for those who, there's always something at Gryffindor for those who.
I haven't really watched all the Harry Potter movies.
Guys, you
I've
chat.
Seen, like, 2 of them.
There's definitely some Potterheads in the.
Some potheads.
There's definitely some Potterheads in the chat. What is the thing that Dumbledore, Gandalf, whatever that old wizard man says, about Gryffindor? He's like, what does he say? You guys know what he's saying, right? To those, it's like help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask for it. That's what it is. Lore will always be given to Good Kid fans, to those who look for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a reason why so many Good Kid songs are named after drinks? This is a good question. I feel like you need to address. We've been talking about.
Wait,
food.
can you tell me this one again in 1 second? Because I just want to shout out Lightning5421, first time chatter who came in with the save with that answer. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you to Lightning5421.
Yeah, appreciate you. Okay, sorry. What's this question?
Why are so many Good Kid songs named after drinks? Seriously, you were blaming me for like making too many food themed things, but actually, I think I'm just taking inspiration from you.
Because the honest answer, the fun answer is that we like the real answer now is we enjoy the world building of Good Kid. And the lore and all the fun little products we can make. We really love, in general, the like kind of kombini aesthetic from like old 7-Elevens or like even 7-Elevens in like Japan and stuff like that. And who doesn't like going to the convenience store and grabbing a drink from the fridge? You know what I mean?
I feel like that's your like dream collab. Is like, imagine having like a Good Kid event and like a Japanese 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Where
you guys have your own like bubbly drinks on the shelves or something like that.
We love it. So these are the things that like we love now that but it honestly, what it started out as was naming songs after the drink you were drinking when you were writing it. So Bubbly was just that. Like David was just drinking Bubbly when he wrote it. So the demo name was Bubbly, and then we just stuck with it. And then we also, we justified it. It's about that like bubbly feeling of anxiety and stuff like that. And then there's Aloe Light for a similar reason. John was like, there's like a water thing. And that's pretty much the like real reason why we started doing it. But then we just kind of dived into it. And now I feel like it's a thing that we're going to keep doing. Especially with like ginger lemonade and coffee and all the good stuff,
A lot of Good Kid songs have like really kind of nonsense names, and then you guys spend months arguing about like what the official name should be. Like Rift was actually called Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Or Bulba for short.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it took you guys, probably like 5 months or something like that, to like come to an agreement to call it Rift.
I'm not ready for the Pigs with Boots argument. That's going to be the worst one.
God.
No one's going to let me name that song Pigs with Boots.
It'll always be Pigs with Boots to us. But yeah, a lot of the songs had titles that were just like completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. You know what the real answer is? Okay, I gave you the fun answer. I gave you the real answer. I'll give you the actual answer. We're trying to get like a proper sponsorship so we can finally name a song like Red Bull. You know,
Red Bull.
Yeah,
gaming.
I just want a song called Red Bull. Bacardi, good kid.
This is the next Red Bull athlete.
Yeah, we want to be the next Red Bull athlete actually.
Monster Energy.
No, hey, no Monster and only Red Bull. We only drink Red Bull in this house. All right, can we get a Red Bull? If you're listening, if you're watching, we want to name a song called Red Bull, and we want to jump out of a plane to promote it. So. Give us a bunch of money, and in exchange we'll name a song Red Bull, and we'll drink a Red Bull while we're jumping out of a plane and skateboarding down the biggest skateboard ramp in the world.
I want you guys to get like sponsored by something completely unrelated that's not like gaming or drinks, but like I don't know, something like mattresses or like something completely like lame. I don't know.
Mattresses are cool.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a mattress.
Everyone needs a mattress.
No, I do. Okay, I will say though, of all the brands, Red Bull is like my favorite because they make the coolest content. They do so many fun things. Did you guys see that guy who literally rock climbed across a flying plane, like a small propeller plane? It was insane. It was so cool. And also the guy who skateboarded down the biggest half pipe.
I have not seen that.
It's crazy. It's like the size of a building.
It's like
the size of like a 16-story building. It's insane.
Okay, Valorant inspired song when?
Oh, you guys don't even know. We have been cooking on a song. It's not on the record. It's a very, very recent thing. But David showed up one day to practice with like the coolest sounding song, and it's very Valorant inspired. It's like, it's kind of about like playing a game of like it's not about playing a game of Valorant, but it's like heavily inspired by the different like roles of a game. Like I don't know how to describe it. I'm not gonna spoil more. It's cool as hell. It's one of my favorite songs David has written in a long time.
There was a question I missed earlier. Eastside is only 1 minute and 30 seconds according to the track list. Is it just an interlude or is it just a short song?
It's punk rock, baby.
All right. Going on.
130, 1 hour. Sorry, a minute, an hour. What is a minute 30? Guys, chat. Most songs I listen to are sub 2 minutes, and I love them. So a minute 30 is a classic
all
classic
the best
banger.
Songs are 2 minutes or less.
I agree. All best songs are 2 minutes or less. We genuinely, when a song for us lasts longer than 3 minutes, we always think, how do we chop off a couple seconds from this song to keep it sub 3 minutes?
It's all for the watch time, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Will we get another single before the album?
Well, we got 2 more singles. 2 more, at least 2 more. At least. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Who knows? As many as we can make music videos for.
Is possible.
Yeah. Anything can happen. You know that song?
I know that song. Are there vocals from other members besides Nick?
Yes, there are definitely some backing vocals across the board. I'm pretty sure I have some. I'm pretty sure I do like a chant in one of the songs. David's got some in there. I think I'm not actually sure. Michael has like actual like we've done some backing vocals with Michael. I think he might be in some. I think him and David there's 1 or 2 songs where they both do some harmonies together. But there's definitely some backing vocals from a bunch of people in there. Mine, I wouldn't call mine backing vocals so much as screaming into a mic.
You still sing. You're still a vocalist. You have a mic.
I got a mic.
Okay, what inspired you to write Coffee?
What inspired me to write Coffee? I didn't write Coffee.
Yeah,
that's a David song.
That is a David song.
David, what inspired David to write Coffee?
Definitely one of the best songs.
I'll let you know what? I'll wait and I'll let David answer that because that's like a very personal story.
Should we call David and ask him? Like, get him on the line and be like, David, why did you write Coffee?
David, we got a question.
While
that sounds so accusatory.
Have you teased this album before now?
Have we teased it? Yes, many times. Many times have we teased this album.
I will say I was really disappointed in the Good Kid Theories because I dropped a really big teaser maybe like
Don't say what it is.
Ago.
Do not
say what it is.
what it is.
No, I'm not going to say what it is. Like a couple of weeks ago and like nobody noticed. And it was a really, really big spoiler. Like a massive Spoiler.
We've been trying, all
And
right?
nobody knows.
We have been trying so hard to feed you guys information because, you said, oh, we like 21 Pilots. Oh, good. We like Taylor
Mine was
Swift.
really,
Oh my
really
God, look at all
obvious.
these
It
things
wasn't
Taylor Swift is
hidden
doing.
at all.
Wow, Taylor Swift, she's posting this thing where there's like this like freaking color and oh my God, then the next thing was about that color or something. I don't know. Something. We put so many things and so
really
many stuff.
obvious, too.
We don't make you paranoid enough. You guys don't look for anything. We've done so many things and nobody finds it. Nobody finds it.
No, genuinely, there's so many times where we've had to, like, we tried to hide Easter eggs and no one finds them. And this one was, like, the most obvious thing I could have done ever.
Oh,
And both me and
wait.
Evie were like, oh yeah, they're gonna notice right away.
We never prepared them. Oh, the 2 ARGs we didn't prepare you enough.
Okay, Good Kid Detective Agency. Like,
Yeah, Good
what do
Kid-
you guys even do?
More like just drink coffee all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let the coffee go cold and then they drink it and it goes to their brains. It rots.
More like Good Kid Unemployed Agency.
Oh my God, G, shots. You're gonna make some enemies tonight, G.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Both me and Evie thought like, oh, you guys are immediately gonna get it. Good Kid choose not to see. Not hear.
David, can you guys hear David?
Hi.
David,
You're on
you're on
stream.
streams.
You're on
Don't
live.
talk about women.
Oh shit! Oh no!
David, enough of your thought.
Live?
Yeah, Dave, we're live.
Okay. How's it going?
We have a
How's it going,
question.
chat?
David, we have a
What's
question.
up,
We have a question for you. All right.
Hey, what is it?
What inspired you to write coffee?
Coffee?
Oh, it was
You want me
coffee.
to say it now?
Well, what? You don't have to. No, you don't have to.
Answering anything
Listen,
about the album.
I said we should wait.
No, I'll say it.
I didn't want to put you on the spot, but
Say
G
it.
said call that man right now and get him on
Get
stream.
him on the line.
Oh, it's for my partner,
Aw, it's for David's partner.
for my girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's my love song.
It's his love song about coffee. Yeah, and how
Yeah.
he'll never love her as much as he loves coffee.
It's like a little bit
Yeah,
about
sorry,
crashing
my one
out,
true
but it's
love,
also
the
a love
bean.
song.
It's about the bean. It's about the love,
you-
the love for the bean.
water.
Coffee.
Stop.
Wait, okay. You know what, David? That would be a really great song to write. Not for this album, but we should write a song about how I'll never love anything as much as coffee. I
I
think
feel like it's too late. We already have a song called Coffee.
well, what if we call it Coffee 2?
Okay, Coffee.
Or
Part two,
decaf,
I'm down
decaf,
for that.
decaf. Wait, oh no, we should do a lo-fi reverb version of Coffee and call it decaf.
That's really good.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
I'll work on it. I'll work on decaf coffee.
Yeah.
Or that's like the
Yeah,
acoustic.
I can give some hints to Coffee. It's a fast-paced banger song. It's got some of my favorite lyrics that we've got in there.
Yeah, me too.
The opening line is, "It's getting
Hey,
out
whoa,
of
whoa,
here,
whoa,
getting
whoa, whoa,
in
whoa, whoa,
right
whoa,
now
whoa, whoa,
next
whoa,
to you."
whoa, 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 David, you can't spoil that shit yet.
Really?
Yeah. We're not,
Oh, okay,
we're not
fine.
there yet. We're not
Forget
there.
what I said.
Yeah, I don't think they could hear you. I don't think they could.
It's a cute song. You guys will like it.
Yeah, you'll like it, and it's definitely about nice stuff.
Definitely has my favorite
Yeah.
lyrics.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now so you don't spoil the rest of the record.
Okay, bye, David.
Okay, so the second verse. Slows
Bye.
Love that guy.
Yeah, what a great
Alright.
guy, great guy.
Am I an asshole for skipping my son's birth for the album?
Am I an asshole for skipping my son's birth for the album? You know, I think there's a lot of validity to you know, supporting art and artists, you know, and don't let the world tell you, you know, who you have to be. And you don't have to be a good dad. You could be a deadbeat. You could walk out on your family to go buy a record. It's okay. You know, like just, you know, you do you, girl, and you know, whatever.
I mean, like the release of the first Good Kid album, that only happens once. You know what I mean? You can have multiple kids. You can have multiple births. You know,
Exactly.
you can witness as many births as you want. But the first Good Kid album, that happens one time.
Yeah, you only
So-
get one album, one Good Kid album ever, and
Yeah.
and you know, yeah, like G said, you can have multiple. Back in the day, kids would just like drop like flies. You
Yeah,
know, you'd had like
exactly.
16 kids.
Yeah.
Just to hedge your bets.
It's not even that special.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, the album is definitely coming out.
Yeah. Is this a concept album?
Is it a concept album? No, definitely not.
It's not a concept album.
No, a concept album is like a. I actually love a good concept album, and this is not.
Would you ever do a concept album?
I actually don't know if I would, because I think it requires a different style of writing than Good Kid does. As in, like, the way most Good Kid songs come about, and even a lot of songs on this record, is like someone who isn't the lyricist writes it, as in, obviously there's different examples, and there's always like a counter example, but in general the way a good kid song comes about is like, any song I bring, you guys see how it comes up on stream. I sit here, I write structure, chords, melody, and I have like a theme or an idea, and I bring that to the band and I go, guys, here's the song, this is kind of roughly what I want it to be about, this is how the feeling I want it to make, can you guys like, let's finish it together. And then like Nick will write like lyrics, and David will help with lyrics and melodies and stuff, and we piece it together. So that kind of stuff. And David does like a similar thing, except David usually will bring more like fleshed out lyrics, because he's a singer and a lyricist. He's a better lyricist than I am. So his songs will like, that he brings, kind of start in a different way. And as a result of that, it's not like the songs can't be cohesive, but it's really hard. I think most concept albums are written mostly by one person, and probably the singer. So I think that's why it would be very, very difficult for Good Kid to do a concept album.
Do you think Nick would ever write an album?
I don't know if it's like the way Nick writes songs. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Nick would sit there and write an album worth of songs. I think his attention span is one in which he would like have a thought and an inspiration, write about that, and then move on to a different thought and inspiration. You know what I mean?
Okay, very like sporadic then.
Yeah, it's a little bit in line. We're very like ADD, the band. That's kind of like the way most Good Kid songs and us as people operate.
This is true. Was it your intention to drop the album on Good Friday? Because
it's Good Friday?
Apparently.
Wait, it's not Good Friday?
No, like the album comes out on a Friday. It's Good Friday.
Well, you're speaking to two.
Into your Greek Orthodox.
Girl,
yeah.
You're speaking to two Orthodox people here. That ain't our Good Friday. Not my Good Friday.
Not my Easter.
Not my Easter. Not my problem.
So true.
That's other people's Easters, all right?
Yeah.
That ain't ours.
Yeah.
Talk to me in
to us Orthodox people, it's just another day.
Yo, what up, shishka blob? Yo, I'm also Greek. Yeah, exactly. That ain't our Good Friday. Anyway.
Yeah, it's Good Kid Day.
Yeah, we do the cross to the right. We're to the right, bro.
You're indoctrinating them. Well, I'm Like a Bird, be on it.
It will not. It wasn't on the track list. I'm sorry, it's not on there.
Okay, do the new songs have a general theme or topic that like ties them together?
I think it's a similar question to like the concept album. It's not a concept album, and as in like the album definitely explores some cohesiveness and themes, but in general there's like, I feel like it's in like kind of I see the album more in like blocks. So like songs about this, songs about that, songs about this, like exploring kind of different themes with a couple of songs.
What is your favorite?
It's not like here's what I'll say. And no shade to Olivia Rodrigo, but that one album that she wrote that was about that one guy who dumped her and didn't like cheat on her, but like it was kind of a shitty dude. And then like she like wrote an entire album about this one breakup, and all the songs are about this one breakup.
Just the one
and
experience.
They're all like the same lyrics. The lyrics are almost all the same. It's like, you betrayed me, you didn't cheat on me, but you're still a douchebag. Like, it's like you started dating a girl 2 weeks after we broke up.
Rodrigo?
Yeah, I'm a ghostwriter for Olivia.
Okay.
Anyway, it's not like that. It's not like one girl broke our heart or anything. But great album. Honestly, it has some massive bangers on it.
One girl just broke all of Good Kid's hearts at the same time.
That would be weird. It would be you. It would be G leaving us.
Never.
Not
until I die.
I'm not saying it's a bad album. I'm just saying I listened to that album and I was like really excited to like dive into it, and I was like, girl, like you got to get over this guy. Like, 5 songs, that's enough. You don't need to do more than 5 songs about the same dude who didn't actually do anything that bad to you. He just moved on. He just moved on too fast. That's here. TLDR, the Olivia Rodrigo album, guy breaks up with her and moves on within 2 weeks. In her opinion, that's too short. In most of the world's opinion, debatable. Probably fine. That's she's just exercising her ex, yeah, pretty much.
What is the total number of minutes of the album?
I don't even know.
I don't know either. Okay.
Probably like 30.
Can you show us a verse?
Can I show you a verse? No,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Maybe you could play it on guitar.
I can play a verse on guitar.
Yeah. It's like kind of leaking, but not really.
I don't know if there's any good song I could play on guitar. I could try. Let me see. Sorry.
What about the next one?
The next maybe. I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
kind
It's
of
a
crazy
spoiler.
one. Okay.
But I can try.
What about Cicada?
No, I can't. Oh, this guitar's out of tune.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna play. I won't play any verse. No verses.
No
Sorry.
verses? Nothing? Okay.
No verses.
That's
No
fine.
spoiler. No spoilers. No spoilers.
That's fine. Okay, why did you say you'd never make an album and then proceed to make an album?
Well, I don't remember saying that.
Okay.
When did I say I'd never make an
I
album?
don't know.
I probably said that.
You probably said that.
We
at some
we
point.
almost certainly said that. Oh.
I feel like I remember you saying that and asked the band. You're like, "We're never making albums. We're only doing EPs."
Okay, chat, you don't know the real answers because people ask us questions all the time that like I don't know what they want. Do you guys want a blueprint to everything we're planning at any given time?
I think
like,
they do.
Is that what you guys actually want? Do you want me to just like publish my Notion docs that I sent to the team of like, hey guys, I got this crazy idea. Here's every
Notion and leaks
Shh,
everything.
don't even pretend. Don't even say that. Well, we don't even use Notion. We use Google Drive, of course.
That's true.
But do you guys want that? Do you want every single detail that like sometimes some harebrained plan that doesn't even work out, but we try anyway, and it sometimes works out and then doesn't work out?
We should have
Unironically,
people
yeah.
vote on stuff and like see if they like it or not, you know.
Guys,
and then we know if we.
But
we
don't
can
you
do
guys
it.
don't you like joy and whimsy and suspense and being surprised and excitement? You want to know everything that's gonna happen? Everything? Like seriously? I'm seeing a lot of yeses in here.
Imagine
So
you
I'm
guys
guessing
knew-
this is the wrong audience.
Imagine they knew about the album like a year ago, and then you have to wait like a year and a half for it to come out. That'd
Yeah.
be kind of boring, right?
I want to know every time you go to the toilet, Cubby. That's how much we gotta know.
I don't
That's
like
where my
that.
best thoughts happen, though. That is true.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of true though, because you'll come out of the bathroom and you'll be like, I have 3 new ideas, and I was like, what were you doing in there?
I was thinking.
You like come out of the bathroom with like your phone and your laptop in hand, and I was just like, what was happening?
I've got a notebook. I've got my glasses on that I don't even have. I don't even have prescription glasses, but they're just like they appeared on my head because I have it all in the bathroom. I've got a whiteboard in there for for all the ideas. Anyway, I can't spoil everything. The point is, so people ask us all the time, and I don't know what am I supposed to say. I either say yes, everything that we're planning is happening because there's a question for virtually everything we're planning, or I have to say no, and it's never gonna happen to give you guys some suspense, you know.
Okay, will the album feature music?
No, it's actually just an art installation of David's first pair of glasses that he ever bought with like they're kind of broken and his mom kept them and listening to the album just gives you hints to the location of the glasses. They're buried.
The frame of the glasses was hanging after it broke, so that's why it's called Can We Hang Out Sometime?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
Can we hang the glasses?
It's kind of like a performance piece, but there's
Yes.
no music involved.
You have to be there to
have
get
to
it.
imagine the music.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it, Chad. It's a
Yeah.
little bit above your pay grade.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I feel like we've gone through most of the questions. A lot of these have repeated. I'm gonna go through them one more time. I'm gonna leave though. 'Cause
You don't have to.
I've been here for a hot minute. I mean, maybe I'll just keep working on the couch.
Ask a couple more questions,
Okay,
G.
okay,
I want to
okay.
know.
If this album was a donut, what flavor would it be?
Okay, well, that one it would be a sprinkles. Many
Sprinkle.
sprinkles. Many different
be
because
sprinkle.
it's got many different colors and flavors to it.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Let's get some. I want to take some. We'll take some live album. Live questions from the
there's
chat.
More Discord ones. Okay. Will the single cover art have ties to the lore?
Will the single cover art be tied to the lore? Yes. Usually all of our single artwork is related for the most part. Like not always, not like every single one relates to the last one, but especially on this record, we are making it so that like we want it to feel like it's more world building. So that's why you notice for the first time we've actually like really included like a lot more scenery and multiple characters and things like that.
Considering so many of your songs had working titles before they got their official titles, did the album have a working title, and what was it?
It actually didn't. Can We Hang Out Sometime is like we hadn't even really discussed naming it, and then like it came
the
up.
album, right?
It just felt really right when like after you guys listen to it, I'm really curious what you'll think.
There was another title. Are we allowed to say what it was almost called?
I don't remember, and so
Do
I
you
don't.
want me to say it? Do you want me to whisper it?
Yeah. No, I don't. Let's not
No?
talk about. No, let's not
No?
talk about it. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, we can talk about that later.
Okay, fine.
Um,
It was a pretty good title. But...
when naming songs, were we just thirsty?
I think this is about the drinks.
Yes, more or less. I'm always thirsty. I'm even thirsty right now. Will we ever come to Costa Rica? I hope so. I really, really hope so. I'm hoping, real talk, I hope this album does really well. Partially, obviously, because, you know, we want to have a continued career in music. We really love it and believe in it. And we want people to enjoy it the same way that we do. But I also really hope it does well. So it gives us opportunities to go to places we've never been before, like Costa Rica, like Brazil, like Japan, like Malaysia, like Philippines, like all these places that we really want to go.
Asia tour, 2026,
It'd be-
2027.
It would be nice, you know? I don't know if y'all remember, but I met you back in April when was forking at the Switch 2 event, when you were working at the Switch 2 event, when forking at the Switch 2 event.
Wait, I think I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember next to us there was someone who was like, "Oh, I just saw this band I really like," and I was like, "Oh, what band was it?" Because in my mind I was like, maybe it wasn't you guys, you know, because I don't expect people to recognize you. And then I couldn't hear what they were saying, and so I just kind of nodded my head. I was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And then like later realized that they were talking about you.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm sorry about that.
G thinks we're a bunch of.
If I-
no one would
if I
ever. No one
realized-
could ever possibly recognize us.
If
G.
I realized, no, you get recognized all the time.
No,
now.
no,
Like every
no,
time
no.
we go to a concert.
All our
now,
music is the same. Nobody would ever recognize us.
I
What
never
else?
said that.
Everything is milk
I never
toast.
said that.
You think David's glasses are stupid? What else, G? What else you got today for us, huh? What else you got for the chat?
Nick's side part.
Oh my God! Don't start, G. Oh my.
Okay.
Wow, the detective agency ain't shit. What else you want to say today, G?
I'm
Speak your
gaining
mind, girl.
So many enemies. No, but what was I gonna say before this? I genuinely forgot. Chat, what was I talking about? I had a point to make.
You're just shitting on us.
What was I saying? No, I was in the middle of a thought, and it was something important and about the album, and I don't remember. Actually, maybe I was just talking about people recognizing
Yeah,
me.
that is what you were talking
Oh yeah, actually, this is true. Every time we go to a concert now, like at the very end of the show, when they like turn the lights on the venue and like people start leaving, like so many people recognize. It's like literally just like all these people start like flocking to Jacob.
Yeah.
There's like a lineup for selfies, which is really funny because they're there to see another band completely.
Yeah.
But that happens way more often, which didn't used to happen like
For
I don't know,
sure.
a year or two ago. But
Yeah. 100%. Will we come to the Middle East if the album succeeds? I would love that too. You know what's crazy? I feel like so many like Middle Eastern countries don't get overlooked for touring, and I'm sure there's good reasons for it. But at the end of the day, like we have so many Middle Eastern fans that like love indie rock, and I feel like indie rock has like made its way over there. But the only bands that ever tour there is like Coldplay or something. And I'm sure there's a lot of logistical nightmares. I'm sure there's like crazy visa issues, and that's probably the real reason is it's just not as like easy to travel there. Same with like touring China or something. Like you can't just like go to China even as a tourist and as a Canadian. You have to like apply. You have to like apply for a visa. It's a whole thing just to like literally get over there. So I'm sure there's good reasons why it's difficult, but hopefully we get big enough to where like those difficulties kind of smooth out, you know?
half these questions are like, will you come to this? Will you come to St. Louis? Will you come to Tampa?
No.
Will you come to Brazil?
No. Sorry, we're not going anywhere.
Will you come to Argentina?
We're not going anywhere. I'm
You're
sorry.
not-
No, I'm gonna stay here on this stream, and that's
in your room.
in my room.
You're never leaving.
Never leaving. We're never Copy Quest streams, IRL streams. Never happening
Are you
again.
coming to Chile?
No, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna stay here in my
Are you
room.
coming to the UK?
We are probably not going to the UK
Will you
either.
go to Liverpool?
We're not going anywhere. I'm sorry. Nope. Not. Hey,
Nether-
Nira. Nira's in the
Will you
chat.
go to the Netherlands?
We're definitely not going to the Netherlands.
Not going to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Will you go to the United States?
Probably not. Although I am going there next
no,
week.
no,
No,
you're
I'm not.
not.
No, I'm
No,
not.
you're not. What are you
I'm not going
talking
to the. I'm not going to the
What are
states.
you're not leaving this room.
I'm not
You're-
leaving to go to the
you're
States
locked
this
in.
week. I'm not leaving to go to LA again for no good reason other
Alright,
than what
would
something
you
that
go-
you guys will find out about real soon. Hey, what's up, Nira? How's it going? Welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you've been good. Welcome back to the stream. Sorry, G. What else? What's next?
How will this affect the next fundraising round of Cohere?
Who said that?
Someone named Jonah Walk.
Genuinely, it'll probably make it go better. Like I feel like people love the more successful.
The way you're genuinely answering.
I do think it'll help. Is what I'll say. I think
It'll help Cohere or it'll help Good Kid.
I think it'll help Cohere.
I think we should clarify that Cohere and Good Kid like do not coincide in any way. Like,
No.
You know what I mean?
But I do think people enjoy success, and so if something is seemed or deemed successful, it like propagates, if that makes sense. Until they want a tear down story, but then they look to build back story, and then you have the underdog story. I don't know, man. Like it's so many stories, so many ways you could spin it, but I feel like it's a positive thing.
Okay, what is one word you would use to describe Alone with Me?
One word?
Yeah.
Bop.
Bop.
It's a bop.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Okay, will there be merch associated with the album?
There is gonna be so much merch. It's gonna be so freaking cool, and I genuinely can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get it all in place, but we're gonna do some things we've never done before. We're gonna do variations on things that we really liked. It's gonna be the best of the best for sure.
Someone wants to know if DCR will be supporting on your tour. They're not going on tour.
We're not going on tour. So
when did we say there's a tour?
Sorry.
DCR can't support because there's no tour. So yeah, that's impossible. Will there be a Kendrick Lamar feature?
Yes. Kendrick was the only guy we could get. It was the only guy in our budget. Honestly, we didn't have a lot of money, and we were just like, who can we get for like $200? And Kendrick was just like on the street being like rapping, and those like those rappers do with like the micro.
Kind of like Ari on the street.
Yeah,
like,
he was just rapping and stuff, and I don't know, we just got him. We got lucky, right place at the right time.
Yeah. Did you guys try any new instruments on the album?
We did actually. There's a lot of new instruments. Some instruments I don't even know what they're called. And
can you describe them?
Oh shit!
Or maybe tell us which songs. Do you have one?
No, my computer's about to die. I need to go get a cable.
Do you want me to go get it?
Maybe we can ask intern Sun.
Oh, is intern Sun in the house?
Let's see.
Wait, she's in the chat. Sun, please bring
the charger. The charger that's right down there.